So what that leaves is me. I'm not sure, about anything like anymore here, Sorry, I'm still sure I am here, or, I am, and having some experiences. So now let's find out who am I. Well, first thing that comes to mind is, I'm this body. But again, this body, how can I experience it? Only through the same five senses that we already discussed at length. I can see it, I can touch it, I can smell it, I can taste it, and I can hear it. But that's again, that's all, and all those sensory experiences are just as limited as before, so that's really difficult to say much about it. And the funny thing with this body is, okay, I can feel that, I'm in here somewhere. I can feel that, and if I feel I'm in my big toe, then yeah, there I am. Or if I feel I'm in my head, then or if I feel I'm in my hand, I'm in my hand. But the funny thing is, somebody cuts off my hand, I'll still be there. The hand will just be like a little steak, In hospitals, they just throw that in the dustbin, It's no use to anybody. And talking about changing, this body, which I think I'm born in. Well, this body is not the body I was born in. All these cells have changed. Some cells change very rapidly, maybe last a few weeks. Some change not so fast, maybe months or even years. I have no detailed idea about that story, but it's quite clear all these cells change except for the brain cells. With those we have to work our whole lives, but even then, if we look inside the brain, then okay, the number of cells may still be the same at the end of our life, but the brain will look very, very different at the end of our life because of all new kinds of patterns, connections, shapes which have been created there by our experiences, which is a fantastic finding of modern science, this understanding that we are here changing all the time, and even if we have some patterns here that are not so practical, developed maybe in childhood or somewhere along the way. The fantastic finding there is that we can actually change that. It takes hard work sometimes, but we can take this one pattern and take a new pattern and replace that old pattern with a new pattern. And this will actually, if you could see with a microscope through your brain, you could actually see that happening, physically. So, but the main thing about it is, for our discussion here, is that also these brain cells, they change all the time. And a little more about this body, because this body identification is so strong, so we can't go too quick through that. This what looks to be me, in fact is nothing but five elements. If you take a picture of me, then that picture will have the same elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether as me. And if you burn my body after death to ash, and you take that ash and you compare with the ash of a pig, it would be quite the same kind of ash. And of course, these elements, that are in here used to be out there.